You want to boo your friends and family? Let's make little boo cookies.
Hi, I'm Leslie with Leslie's Cookies and Treats, and if you love decorating sugar cookies or you want to learn how, you're in the right place. Let's decorate together.
So I've got some little mini boo cookies here. These are about 2 inches, and I'm just going to outline them with about a 15-second royal icing consistency. And as I'm outlining, I'm going around the cookie slowly, paying attention to where my line of icing is falling. And I'm not watching the tip of my piping bag, rather, I'm watching the line of icing that's falling behind it. And then I'll stop squeezing and touch down at the other side, and immediately flood my cookie in with the same icing. Because my icing is a 15-second consistency, I can go right up to the edge, but if yours is not, leave a little gap like this and then use a scribe or a toothpick to get your icing all the way out to the edge. And I'll leave a link to a video on how to make 15-second icing in the description. These little boo cookies are so super fun. I made up a batch of them and put them up for sale on Nextdoor, and I sold out in an hour and had to make more. And now that my cookies are flooded, I'm going to grab 2 little black pearls and just set them right in the wet icing using some tweezers. And then I'll set them aside to dry completely. And if you're not familiar with how this game is played, it's super fun. You have a little sign that says you've been booed, and you put a little treat in a bag and you drop it off on somebody's door. And you can find directions for how to play the game on the internet. And then I've got some luster dust here. I'm just going to put some on a paper towel and then brush on some little blush cheeks on some of the ghosts. Now that they're completely dry, I can do this without worrying about damaging the cookie. And then I'm going to use my edible marker to give him a little mouth, and this little ghosty is done. And here I'm going to give it some speckled cheeks and some eyelashes too. There's so many different cute ways you can decorate these little ghosts, so just have fun with it and be creative. Here are a few of the different ways I decorated mine. And then I put them in a little package with 4 cookies in a sleeve. You can buy the sleeves at any craft store or on the internet, and I'll leave a link for that in the description. Printed out these free printables and then tied them all up with a bow. And it's a super fun way to spread some little Halloween spirit. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. See you next time.